Imagine being the absolute apex predator in the South African law enforcement food chain. You are the one who watches the spies. You are the one who leads the hawks. You have the power, the blue light convoys, and the untouchable status. But then, on a quiet Sunday morning in luxury Houghton, the very task force you are supposed to outrank kicks down your door. Welcome back to Mzansi PoliScope, your home for the real story behind South African politics and justice. If you appreciate deep, investigative analysis that doesn't hold back, please hit that subscribe button right now. It takes just a second, it's completely free, and it helps us keep bringing you the unfiltered truth. Grab your coffee, Mzansi, because today we are dropping a massive bombshell. The hunters have become the hunted. Two of the most powerful police generals in the country, Crime Intelligence Major General Feroz Khan and Gauteng Hawks head Major General Ebrahim Kadwa, have just walked out of the Kempton Park Magistrate Court on a 20,000 rand bail. Their crime? Allegedly running interference for an illicit precious metal syndicate. This isn't just a story about a few dirty cops. This is about systemic rot at the very top of the SAPS hierarchy. We are going to unpack the 2021 OR Tambo gold bust, General Mkhwanazi's explosive warnings, and the political dots South Africans are connecting right now. Let's get into it. To understand the magnitude of this bombshell, we have to look at how it went down. This wasn't your average police patrol making an arrest. This was an operation executed by the PKTT, the Political Killings Task Force. When the PKTT rolls up to your house, it means the state means business. On Saturday, Major General Ebrahim Kadwa, the man tasked with leading the Hawks in Gauteng, the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, was taken into custody. Let that sink in. The head of the elite corruption-busting unit arrested for corruption. But the real movie scene happened on Sunday morning. Unmarked vehicles surrounded a highly secure luxury apartment block in Houghton, Johannesburg. Inside was Major General Feroz Khan. Until recently, Khan was the head of SAPS Counter and Security Intelligence. His job was literally to vet other cops and catch police spies. He was arrested right there in his luxury home. On Monday morning, both generals, alongside a Durban businessman named Tariq Downes, stood in the dock at the Kempton Park Magistrates Court. They are facing charges of contravening the Precious Metals Act and defeating the ends of justice. Listen to what SAPS national spokesperson Brigadier Atlenda Mate had to say outside the court. It is disappointing to have senior officers in court, but it shows that as an organization we are committed to integrity, transparency, and rooting out wrongdoing and corruption within our ranks. We always maintain that no one is above the law. She says no one is above the law, but for almost 5 years it seems these generals were exactly that, because this arrest didn't happen over something that occurred yesterday. It stems from a bizarre cover-up that goes all the way back to 2021.
Cover operations, you must be an SAPS officer, and a court must have granted you and authorized for you to undergo an undercover operation. We then realized as well at the time that he was not an informer, because for you to become an informer, you must be registered by the SAPS, you must have a handler and so on. I won't go into detail because I'll then be exposing how our intelligence works and how we conduct our operations. So at that time, we are told that one of the generals was then called in, Major General Khan, and he was called by this particular, or he communicated with this particular suspect. He then made a few phone calls to Major General Kadwa at the time that are still allegations. And they basically at that time interfered with ongoing police operations, in that they indicated that the suspect was a police agent. And at that time, the Hawks officers on the scene were refusing to release this particular suspect from custody. But later on that day, we are then told that the suspect that was found with the gold bars was released to Major General Khan's office. I won't go into detail as to who he was released into and further detail on that, because the matter is before court and we are told that then the two senior officers then interfered with police investigations. The suspect was never arrested for being in possession of those precious metals without the necessary documentation. The gold bar was seized at the time, and we have confirmed that it is still in our possession. It's still in our forensic science laboratory. So I will then hand over to Mr. Kaiser, who will then go into...
Let's rewind to May 5th, 2021 at OR Tambo International Airport. Security stops Durban businessman Tariq Downes. They search him and find 75.9 grams of what is legally called unwrought gold. Now, let's use some jargon here. Unwrought gold simply means raw, unrefined gold that hasn't been manufactured into jewelry or legal bullion. Under South African law, specifically Section 4 of the Precious Metals Act, possessing unwrought gold without a permit is a massive, serious crime. It's the lifeblood of the Zama illegal mining syndicates that are tearing our country apart. So, what does Mr. Downes say when he is caught red-handed with roughly 62,000 rands worth of illegal gold? He tells airport security two things. First, he claims it's just a brass bar. When that doesn't work, he drops the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card. He claims he is an undercover agent working for senior SAPS officials. And this is where the state alleges the treasonous behavior happened. According to the National Prosecuting Authority, there was absolutely no authorized undercover operation. It was a ghost op, a phantom. Yet the state alleges that Major General Khan and Major General Kadwa personally intervened. They allegedly instructed junior officers to release Tariq Downes and let him walk away, destroying the evidence chain and defeating the ends of justice. Listen to NPA spokesperson Kaiser Kanyago, who confirmed they have got a watertight case.
Yeah, thank you very much. As everybody must have heard in court, the accused are charged with 2 counts, which is basically contravention of the Precious Metals Act, Section 4 of that, and the defeating the end of justice. And from our side as a prosecution, one thing that I need to make clear is you need to understand that when the police do the investigation, they have to come to us so that we see the evidence that they have and assess whether the evidence is enough for us to prosecute. And once we have made the decision to prosecute, which is the case in this case, then the people were arrested and brought before the court. And we are really comfortable that we have got a case and they've got a case to answer. And we hope that when the date of the 14th of July comes, we will give the necessary documents as per the court. And we are working very well with the police because the investigation is done by the police. We do the prosecution side, and we are comfortable that we will do that without fear, favor, or prejudice. Thank you.
Richest General from ENCA. Can you confirm if accused one, Tariq Downes, opened a case against the Gauteng Hawks, alleging that some of the precious stones were stolen?
Well, I don't have detail. I haven't been briefed on that particular issue, but I'm sure on the next appearance we'll have more information.
Has the witness come forward with information that can ultimately tie down the 3 and strengthening the case of the state?
Well, we did receive a tip-off, but I won't go much into detail. Like I've indicated, we are now at court, and those details will then be made public through court processes.
They let him walk. The head of counterintelligence and the head of the Hawks allegedly protected a man caught with illegal gold. If the gatekeepers are opening the gates for the thieves, what hope does Mzansi have? But if you have been paying close attention to South African politics and police committees, the name Feroz Khan should be setting off alarm bells in your head. Because someone tried to warn us, someone told Parliament exactly who Khan was just a few months ago. Enter KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, a man known for not mincing his words. Just weeks ago, in March 2026, Mkhwanazi was testifying before Parliament's ad hoc committee. He was explaining how the SAPS vetting unit, the department that issues security clearances, was being used as a weapon to sideline honest cops and protect the corrupt ones. Who was running that vetting unit until recently? Feroz Khan. Mkhwanazi looked the committee in the eye and dropped a nuclear bombshell. He said that the vetting office was, and I quote, dirty. He stated that his own top secret clearance was being deliberately withheld using fake allegations. But then he said this: "If he was working under my command with all that I know, I would have taken action long time ago. But he does not work under my command. He seems to be, even in these committees, missing. You know, he finds a way of dodging everything. I do hope that the police commissioner will do something drastically this time. I think General Khan is one of the richest generals we have, maybe more richer than all of you." One of the richest generals we have, on a state salary, Mzansi. How does a policeman, even a major general, become the richest man in the room? Mkhwanazi explicitly told Parliament, if I was in charge, I would remove everyone in that section, starting with Khan. He warned the country that Khan was untouchable, dodging committees, dodging accountability. Well, it seems the PKTT finally caught up to him. General Mkhwanazi has been vindicated.
With all what I know, if he was working under my command, I would have taken action long time ago. But he does not work under my command, so I cannot be able to answer as to why there's no action taken against him. It seems to be, even in this committee, is missing. You know, we find a way of dodging everything. I do hope that the police commissioner will do something drastically this time. General Commander said he has dismissed over 30 members at crime intelligence. But that's not enough. There are many wrong members that are still there. That shouldn't be there. That have been part of the system. So we need to, I think General Khan is one of the richest general we have, maybe more richer than all of you.
Now, let's transition into the political fallout, because in Mzansi, crime and politics sleep in the same bed. As soon as the news of General Khan's arrest hit the timelines, South Africans started playing a game of connecting the dots. We have to talk about the political chatter. On social media platforms, a major narrative is forming around General Khan's alleged political connections. It is an open secret in political circles that Khan has been accused of being a political fixer. At the Matlanga Commission, he was described as a politically protected person. But the internet is currently buzzing with allegations tying Khan to EFF President Julius Malema. Now, let's be clear. This is social media speculation, but the political optics are devastating. The EFF is frequently criticized by its political opponents for its stance on open borders and its alleged soft approach towards illegal immigrants. And who dominates the illicit precious metals trade? The heavily armed, often foreign national Zamazamas. So, the public is asking a very logical question. If the head of counterintelligence is allegedly protecting gold smugglers, and that same general is rumored to be friendly with political heavyweights, are we looking at state capture 2.0? Are the illegal mining syndicates not just random criminals in the dirt, but organized mafias protected by the very top brass of our police and political elites? This isn't just about a guy with a brass bar. This is about the capture of the state security apparatus to facilitate the looting of our mineral wealth. Let's talk about the bail. 20,000 rand for two major generals accused of defeating the ends of justice and protecting a gold syndicate. The state didn't even oppose bail because it's legally classified as a Schedule 1 offense. They had to hand in their passports, they can't contact witnesses, and they have to alert the investigating officer if they travel. They have to alert the investigating officer, an officer who is vastly junior to them in rank. Imagine being the captain assigned to monitor the head of the Hawks and the head of counterintelligence. It is a joke. But there is a darker reality here. Security analysts are warning of a massive leadership vacuum in SAPS. We have factions building cases against other factions. You have the PKTT arresting the Hawks. You have crime intelligence investigating counterintelligence. The police force is eating itself alive from the inside out. If the generals are fighting each other in court, Who is fighting the criminals on the street? Who is stopping the hijackers, the extortion mafias, the construction mafias? No one, because the bosses are too busy worrying about their illicit gold and their Houghton apartments. The case has been postponed to the 14th of July for further investigations. Between now and then, you can expect massive political maneuvering. Expect golden handshakes, expect suspensions, and expect a lot of political noise to distract you from the facts. But we won't be distracted. We are going to follow this case every single step of the way. If the NPA truly has a strong case, as Gaiza Kanyago promises, then we are about to witness the biggest trial of dirty cops since the days of Jackie Selebi. What are your thoughts on this bombshell? Do you think General Mkhwanazi should be put in charge of cleaning up SAPS? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get a debate going. And if you made it this far, please support independent political analysis by hitting that subscribe button. It keeps the channel alive. Until next time, keep your eyes open, Mzansi. The truth is stranger than fiction.